Do you see a difference in how cybersecurity is viewed in the U.S. than it is in Israel?
Oh, wow. That's a big difference. So, in Israel, usually it's going to be a very tough sale for a CISO because there are regulations here. You have here, pretty much every standard in every industry that you can think of that you can align with, and people say, thumbs up. You're,
Right.
pretty good in the foundations of security. In Israel, it's a bit different. The way it works is that you need to convince even the CISO that he needs to invest in something, right? So if you're a software vendor, right, and you come to the CISO, the CISO will ask like why he needs you. It's not going to be obvious. And if you manage to sell to an Israeli CISO, you have a pretty good confidence that you will succeed here in the States. Said that, it's not a big success.
Right.
Meaning, if you sell to an Israeli company, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will bump up your valuation if you're a startup or a company that sells products. Actually, I think it's actually the opposite side.
Do you see CISOs in Israel view security differently than CISOs in the U.S., or do you feel like they have the joint pains and complications and challenges? Is the CISO challenge, my question is the CISO challenge global, or is it more, well, in the U.S., the CISO has more challenges than one in Israel or one in, Germany or Poland or whatever?
I think that the foundations of the challenges are the same across the world. Meaning, you always need to handle the people, the process, and the technology.
Right.
This is eventually the three pillars of what CISOs try to solve, right? In the States, it's going to be more regulated, more standard. In Israel, you have certain regulations. You have regulations for banking, you have regulations for insurance and stuff like that. But the regulations, according to my knowledge, and I was working consulting in Israel as well. Here, it's a bit more scalable and standardized as opposed to Israel, which you just need to translate the words. It's like taking the GDPR requirements,
Right,
and translating them into an Israeli technology.
Gotcha.
Standards.
The CyberHub Engage podcast is brought to you by CyberHub Summit. CyberHub Summit is the leading executive cybersecurity education forum, hosting their second annual event in Atlanta, Georgia on October 10th. You can find out more at cyberhubsummit.com.